The biggest stimulus check provision that we have seen so far is about to hit, and is already happening in one state, and this is going to be taking place in over 50 states. And this is your stimulus check update. Now, in addition to that, I also have some time-sensitive stimulus check updates for specific states that I need to share with you, as well as we are seeing headlines coming out like this. Take a look, you guys. Holiday health you could miss out on the New Year surprise. The stimulus check worth of the $1,000 if you don't take urgent action next week. Check it out. California stimulus update. Nearly a million checks worth up to $1,100 each being sent out through the new year, and thousands of Americans could get monthly universal basic income checks up to $1,446. Next year, all your eligible. Now, I'm going to be covering all of these articles. There is a new push for migrant stimulus check as this new variant is spreading around the nation. Let's take a look at the largest stimulus check provision program that we have seen so far. Literally tens of thousands of dollars could be going to be eligible people for this program. Mortgage support for homeowners. The state handing out the biggest homeowner stimulus check is one of them. Here, another article, you guys. Thousands of Americans could get up to $80,000 in homeowner stimulus checks. How to apply for mortgage help, and we are hearing this is going to be happening in over 50 states. Take a look, you guys. You could miss out on the New Year surprise stimulus checks worth up to $1,000 if you don't take urgent action next week. New Year surprise stimulus checks are being sent out next week, but some Americans are being warned to take urgent steps to record this $1,000 payments as the states across the country are helping out their residents to this holiday season with the final bonus payment of this year. And they are talking about none other than the state of Connecticut, where Governor Mitt Romney announced the Back to Work program for $1,000 stimulus check starting on May 30th of 2021, which will continue until December 21st of 2021. So, right now, in the state of Connecticut, if you went back to work, you can get that bonus until the new year. You need to make sure that you apply right away. And these are specifically for state of Connecticut. Next up, check it out. California stimulus update. Nearly a million checks worth up to $1,100 each are being sent out throughout the next year. Now, nearly a million pandemic stimulus checks worth up to $1,100 each are being sent out to California residents through the new year. Now, as the pandemic continues one state, the state of California is continuing to lead to helping hand to households who has been affected by the chronic disruption find out who is going to be getting one. Now, the article says that according to news report, about 794,000 checks worth a collective $568 million are being mailed out to eligible state residents throughout December 21st. But only President of California for more than half the 2020 tax year qualified, so about half of the state is going to be getting these stimulus checks. And a lot of people have been asking me, I haven't gotten my Golden State stimulus. Did they forget about me? Well, you guys, we're hearing they're still on the way. 794,000 are expected to be going out before the new year, so keep an eye out for that. If you're waiting for the Golden State stimulus check up to $100, next a free cash thousands of Americans could get monthly universal basic income checks up to $1,446. Next year, you are eligible now. The article says that another 2,400 Americans will get universal basic income or UBI as areas in the country continue to experiment with these new trial UBI programs. Now, since the beginning of pandemic, unemployment among artists has been high, and the CRNY program will provide $125 million over the next 3 years for up to 2,700 artists in the state of New York. So, they are going to be covering a salary and benefits. If you are an artist in the state of New York, you apply and are eligible to receive this UBI program. Alright, now take a look at the latest stimulus provision funds that are going to be going out, where people could literally get tens of thousands of dollars. And this is applicable in over 50 states. And it said the pandemic sent homeowners scrambling as people lose their jobs. Our employers have to scale back on hours, significantly reducing incomes. The American Recovery Plan Act set aside the stimulus money for states to use to help vulnerable homeowners at risk of losing their homes, and the state have to apply to get this available money. But the National Council of the State Housing Agencies, or the NCSHA, have said that all the states and eligible territories has applied for the funding. So all the states are going to be participating in this program. Now, majority of the states are running homeowner assistance funds through their own state housing financial agencies, or HFA. The states are working with the U.S. Department of Treasury to implement their own homeowner assistance funds. Now, what is the Homeowner Assistance Funds? Well, the Homeowner Assistance Fund, or HAF, is a federal program to help households who have fallen behind on their mortgage or other housing-related expenses due to pandemic. So this is not for mortgage payments, also the utility bills and other items as well. A HAF program will be run at the state level, and as I share with you in this map, at the state of Maryland has already launched this program with the guidance of Treasury Department. 9.9 billion will be split among all the states and territories that apply and are approved to run their programs. Now, a minimum of 15 million will be given to each state. It can be used the mortgage relief, utility bills, and other housing costs as well. Now, and some states are using the funds that they are received to set up the pilot mortgage assistance programs. So that way they can start helping homeowners sooner. Now states ready to help. Many states are still setting up their homeowner assistance funds. California has mortgage relief program and will soon be accepting applications for people to apply for federal stimulus money. The California Mortgage Relief Program looks to help approximately 20 to 40,000 struggling homeowners. Each eligible household will receive up to maximum of 80,000. Households in New York have announced recently that they will start accepting applications on January 3rd. How do you apply for this? Well, some other states, including Ohio, Pennsylvania, Georgia, have their pilot program running to keep in mind that you might not be able to apply immediately in each state that has been programmed. Learning some states will allow you to sign up for the mailing list to keep the latest updates going about the mortgage assistance programs. This means you will get notified once applications are open. So, even though the pilot programs are running, you still may not be able to apply the only one. Now, the NCSHA set up interactive map to find your state or the U.S. territory of what kind of housing relief is being offered to you.